Good morning everyone and welcome back to another Cut Above. This is Chris here and I'm just going to be doing another shaving cream review. It's actually going to be a sort of three-part review, and what I'm going to be doing is the Mandarin and Patchouli St James of London pre-shave oil, Mandarin and Patchouli shaving cream. These are just little testers that I picked up just to give them a bit of a bash and see how good they are. If they're good, I probably will purchase the bigger ones, but I don't see the point in buying a big tub if I don't like the product, which I've found with a couple of the shaving creams that I've used so far. And then to finish off, I've got Lavender and Geranium Sensitive Skin Post-Shave Balm. Today I'm going to be using good old trusty Edwin Jagger DE89, which I've used in most of my videos so far. It's a lovely razor to use. I'm saving the Mueller R41. I might actually use it on my head this week. I'll just see how I go. In here I've got a brand new Voskhod blade, because I used to have the Voskhod on my head and it really blunted the blade quite quickly, so hopefully I'll have no such problems today with my face. And I've just had my brush blooming, not blooming, soaking. So I'm using the Semogue 830 and I'm just giving a bit of a shake off there. I've got the cream in the bowl all ready to go. I think there's a lot of cream in there, so I'll see how I go. I'm going to try and get quite a good rich lather this time, but what I'll do before I start, I'm just going to pop on the pre-shave oil. There's a lovely scent off the oil. It's got a really citrus looking colour. I won't be able to show you on the camera, but it is quite a citrusy orangey colour. So I'll just get out of the shower. So I haven't used any pre-shave products before, so this is the first time. I can only imagine the theory behind it is it just gives you an extra layer of protection underneath your cream, or your soap, your lather. I'm just going to give this a real good rub in. So there we are. I'll just give this a wipe off. No point in dipping my hands in the water because it's an oil, so it won't really do anything. Okay, now while that's sitting on my face, it's stuck into the cream. It's definitely a lot of cream in this bowl, so I imagine there's going to be a lot of overflow. Surprise, surprise, there's actually a hair in there from yesterday when I did the shaving cream reviews with the Edwin Jagger brush, which, if you haven't watched the reviews on my shaving cream lathers yet, the Edwin Jagger brush that I'm using at the moment, that I was using yesterday, doesn't really cut the mustard in terms of the Semogue 830, and even the Wow silver tip badger brush. It's just a much better brush, so I'm quite surprised. I'm looking forward to using the synthetic Edwin Jagger, because it looks pretty good. I've watched a couple of reviews on it as well, or a similar brush. I don't know whether it's exactly the same model, and people seem to be quite happy with them. I mean, synthetic brushes are, I personally don't think they'd be as good as a natural fibre. This is lathering up quite nice. I'm just going to pop another touch of water in there. Hopefully I don't put too much in the end. I'm definitely getting a lovely thick lather on the brush itself now, which is good. I have been sort of struggling, and I think it's all down to practice makes perfect with this stuff. It's really oozing all over the place here, which is good. As you can see, I've got some lovely peaks on there. The brush is really heavily loaded. The bowl's chock-a-block now, so I might actually go into a bit of a face lather now with the rest of it. I'm just pop another bit of water in the bowl. Yeah, definitely much better lather cream, much better lather today than what I've been doing. I'm just going to put a little splash of water on my face. I know it's been oiled up. Now I can feel the oil on there. Now the only downside I find to having oil on your face is it can clog your pores. I have had that before shaving with cartridge razors, so it'll be interesting to see how this works with the with a good quality shaving cream. The cream itself got a very faint smell. I can definitely smell the mandarin. I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm not sure what a patchouli smells like. If it's in there, I can't really smell it. It's got a bit of, well, saying that, there is a scent there. I can smell the mandarin. There's a scent with the mandarin, so I'm assuming it's a patchouli that I can smell. As you can see, it's really loaded up on the brush nice, so I'm just going to get it stuck in. Oh, yeah, much better lather. It's got a lovely sheen to it. Now, I haven't actually done it in my previous videos. I just want to put a bit of a shout out to Paul H Films and just return the favour. I know he's got loads of subscribers on there. Most of my subscribers will be subscribers to Paul anyway. Obviously, if you're not, he's a cracking bloke, does awesome videos. Always brings a smile to your face in the morning or in the evening whenever you're watching shaving videos. I mean, as you can see, this cream's coming up lovely. And also the Suffolk shaver. Both these guys are based in the UK. Obviously Paul's in Wales, if you don't know, you'll know when you hear his accent. And I'm not 100% sure, I can only imagine that the Suffolk shaver's from Suffolk. So, but stranger things have happened. It could just be a decoy. So I just want to say a thank you to both those guys for sort of promoting me on the channel. My channel, for some reason the ratings are, I'm getting a lot of people on now that are actually subscribing. Which I'm over the moon with. I think I'm over 150 now, I'm not sure. So I'm really happy with that. And long may it continue. Okay, so let's get stuck in. So, got the Edwin Jagger, brand new Voskhod blade. And let's see how we go. Now it feels like, just off that first little pull there, it feels like the oil itself is actually impeding the shave. It feels like it's gripping the chrome on the razor itself. That's just what it feels like. I could be totally wrong. I've got about 2.5 days growth here. I need to keep remembering to switch the blade round. So many years of using cartridge razors, it's very difficult to remember you've got two blades on this thing. So the Voskhod blade again, it's working really well, it's really smooth. I can feel it on the initial pass, it just doesn't seem to do as well. But I do find on the second pass it does a great job. It's almost like it's the first pass with the grain is like a preparation pass for when it's actually going to remove the hair. That's almost what it feels like. It doesn't feel like a sharp blade. It quite clearly is from the last time I used it. It's definitely got some sharpness to it. But in terms of actual comfort, it's not many. I haven't tried a blade that's as comfortable as this yet. I've not used that many. But even the Astra, which is quite a comfortable blade. So I've been trying to map my face a bit. This little section just here that you can see, I'm pretty sure the hairs go this way. I've noticed that most of the hair on my neck is actually going down. It doesn't grow up, which is, I think a lot of people get it grow up, but it's growing down most of the way, and over here it sort of comes up at this angle here, or it goes down here, and it comes down here, so I've got to sort of shave down with these angles. So I don't think I've managed to get through any of my face shaves yet unscathed. On my actual face I have on this part, but on my neck I haven't. So it'll be interesting to see now that I've sort of... That's right, this bit grows this way, I remember that. It'll be interesting to see, excuse me. So I can feel that going the other way now, so I think this is pretty much sort of down and to this side. So I think, touch wood, I think I just got through that part of my neck without a cut that time. No doubt I'll cut my chin now. Ah, yeah, I have got a tiny little one right there, but that's not so bad. I didn't actually feel it. Normally I feel them just slightly when I actually do it, so it still feels, I've got no irritation or anything like that. So I'm just gonna a quick rinse off and get stuck in with another lather. Believe that, there's that much lather, I'm wrecking my shirt, yeah? So I've just actually come back from my daughter's under 12 jazz solo at the Mandarin Dance Festival, and once again she made us all proud. She didn't get a medal this year for it, she got an honourable mention. But out of 27 competitors to get an honourable mention, I was really proud of her. So she's kicking herself a bit because she's desperate to get that first medal of the year. But she certainly danced very well. And I think, like most kids, they're harshest critics of themselves. But I always enjoy it. I always end up with the sweaty palms, and you never know what's going to happen, you see, because she was actually 26th out of 27 dancers today. So you had to watch all 25 dancers before her, and there's some lovely dancers today, so out of the whole 27, 16 of them didn't actually get anything for it, so we were really over the moon with it. And as much as she enjoyed it, kids, she's just, unless she wins gold, she's just never happy. And I suppose in a certain way it's not really a bad thing, always reaching for perfection, which I am with this razor most of the time. But I will get a shave one day, hopefully in the not too near future, where I won't actually nick myself. Alright, on to the second pass now. So this one's going to be across the grain. It's certainly this one's super smooth razor blade. I think it'll take a very good blade, for my face at least, for me to change over to something else. This is one part I used to hate with cartridge razors, sorry. I was trying to get these little corners in here. Just so you know, once I'm actually dipping this in the water, what I actually do is I turn the blade round. If I do forget to use both sides, I turn it round after the wash. So definitely so far, best shave I've had. Easily the best shave I've had. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hit it with a third pass. I'm just going to sort of skirt over some of the bits that I might have seen that. There's not much on there. I might just lather up again and have a bit of a touch up. I just want to see how much more lather I can get out of this. There's absolutely loads on this brush. Lovely brush as well, the Semogue. Much better lather. You can see there it's really thick, lovely sheen. Alright, third and final pass. Now I'm going to go against the grain on my lip, on the top lip and just under the lip. I do like that part of my face, baby smooth. The rest of it I'm not too bothered about. I don't know if you guys got much audio feedback there. I've only done 2 passes so far. First pass doesn't ever seem to take much off. The second pass, there wasn't even much there against the grain, really. And I put a lot of that down to the blade, because the blade I think is super smooth. Let's see, I think I've got one nick in my neck. I mean, the one thing I'm slowly getting used to as well, for you guys that are still shaving with cartridge razors, and those of you that have just switched over, you literally need no pressure with this razor. The razor, the weight of this razor does the work for you. You're just literally pulling it along your face. I could have sworn I had red on my there, but it's actually just my shirt reflecting off the razor. I thought I just sliced the whole side of my chin off. Panic stations. There we go. Lovely. I don't think I can really argue too much with that. I'm really happy with that. Really smooth. Literally no hair left over. I've got one nick there. Got a little bit there. I think I got that going up, but 2 tiny spots. Really happy with that. And as you can see, far too much lather. But I'd rather have more than less now, knowing now what I sort of know and what I sort of learned with it. So I'm quite happy with that. Shaving cream works really well. The shaving oil underneath it felt like me it was sticking to begin with. I think that might just have been the first pass. Second pass, it does feel like it's left a nice layer of security on my face. It does feel quite moisturised, which is good. So what I'm going to do now, just going to tear the lid off this. And just from the start, so I've got Lavender and Geranium Sensitive Skin Post Shave Balm. 100% natural, good for 2 to 4 uses. In fact, this probably says the same, does it? Good for 2 to 4 uses. Good for 2 to 4 uses. So I've literally used 4 times the amount, so I'm not too fussed about it. I just wanted to get a good lather this time and get it working, so that's probably all I need on there. I don't know if you can see that little bead there. Yep. Oh, that smells good. That smells really good. Absolutely no irritation with that whatsoever. There's definitely going to be a lot of moisture coming in through that. I can feel the moisture in the actual balm itself. Lovely. Get my hands and rinse it off. So I hope everyone's having a lovely Sunday. I'm really looking forward to watching Paul H's film later on. This is Sunday Shave, hopefully that won't go on not too long. So I'll just go through that again for you guys. So I've used the Mandarin and Patchouli pre-shave oil. It's pretty good stuff, it's quite thick, it feels really greasy, but obviously with the shave and everything that comes with it, it takes that away for you after the first sort of pass. And then we moved on to the Mandarin Patchouli shaving cream. Lovely, it makes a lovely lather, it's got a lovely scent, it's a very mild scent but it's lovely, lovely slickness on it as well. And like I say, I mean this is probably the smoothest, least irritated shave I've had. Then I went on to the Lavender and Geranium Sensitive Skin Post Shave Balm. Beautiful scent, really moisturises the skin, really moisturises the skin, it feels really supple again. The only thing I would say now, it's a little bit sticky, a little bit tacky, but I'm not too worried about that. Now the razor of choice for today was the Edwin Jagger DE89 once again, with a brand new Voskhod blade in it. So I'm going to keep this blade in this one, and I'm going to use it for my face shave next time and just see how it does a second shave on the face. And the brush I used today was the Semogue 830, keep saying 820, I don't know why, Semogue 830, cracking brush, really happy with this brush. Seems to get good reviews all over YouTube. I see Paul H films uses it quite a lot, it really is a good brush, so I'm really happy with this. And now that that's all dried in, I'm just going to finish off with good old Imperial Leather Original. A good splash of that one. Oh yeah, lovely. I've got a very slight bit of irritation, but it's not like I've damaged my skin, it feels just obviously that I've had a shave. I used to get this using cartridge razors, electric shavers, doesn't really matter. Sorry about that guys, I just had to let my daughter out the front door. So yeah, Imperial Leather, love the scent, absolutely love it. I use it most days now, believe it or not. It is a very, yeah, I love the scent, works with everything, works on my sports gear, works on my golfing gear, works on my work gear. It just it's a scent that just works for everyone and everything as far as I'm concerned. The wife loves it, which I'm surprised about because she's not really into these sort of old school scents. I've got a lovely tingle in my face. It feels almost like a menthol for some reason. I don't know whether it's to do with the lavender and geranium, I don't know. It's got a lovely cooling sensation on my skin there. Just can't get this to stop. I might just give me a second. I picked this up. I think I've used it in one of my videos before. A little Dio natural crystal. All it is ammonium alum. That's all it is. So just give it a bit of a wet. There we go. I've been really surprised with these. Obviously I never used one before, I never even bought one before. What I find now is, when I use it, I just give it a quick dry with a towel and it's bone dry again. Don't have to worry about it. But yeah, let's say I've just touched that there. That's been bleeding since I stopped shaving. It's gone. Incredible stuff, just for this tiny little stick. This is really cheap as well. I think it's cost me $5 over here. It's about £2.50 in the UK. Whereas my razor rock one was a little bit more expensive. It does the exact same job, so I think I'll probably just stick to this sort of product here. I don't see the point in spending twice as much for something that gives you the same outcome. So yeah, so that's it guys, that's me all done. I'll get this one uploaded. I hope you enjoy watching it, and please like and subscribe to the channel. The more people I get on here the better. I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying meeting some new people online, Paul and the Suffolk Shaver, and there's a few other guys on there commenting on the videos. I'm really enjoying it, and I hope you guys are too if you've taken up DE shaving or straight razor shaving. I don't think personally I'll ever get into straight razor shaving, but yeah, I'm really enjoying DE at the moment. I might get to a point where I'm enjoying it that much I'll go to straight razor. Yeah, there we go guys, another good shave, really happy with it. Thanks for tuning in, catch you next time.